Hello and welcome. Selamat datang. My name is Persia Juliet, and right now I'm sitting above the Champuan Ridge in Ubud, Bali. So I'm hoping the sounds of those roosters and the birds and the lizards up on the roof might come through and join us for this very mini little sampler of a yin practice. So I'm calling this practice Find Your Center. And what we'll do is a very brief meditation to establish the energetic center. And then we'll use just a few asanas to feel the physical center and then ground everything together at the end. If you do have some stiffness and tightness in the body today, you might like to grab a block or a bolster. Personally, I'm not using any props today. I'm just sitting on a blanket. And the reason for that is to elevate my hips above the knee joints. So whenever we're sitting or slowing down in the practice of yoga, I feel it's really important to keep the blood flow moving through your hips so that you don't get numb and tingly feet. So once you've gathered your props and all the things that you need, come and join me, please, in a comfortable seat. And once you feel comfortable, allow your eyes to close down and rest your hands, palms down, somewhere on your thighs. Let's come together with a slow breath in through your nose and a generous open mouth. Again, receive your breath. Open mouth, sigh. And one last time, receiving. And just gifting yourself a chance to shed perhaps a little tension. Allow your breathing now to become natural, less efforted, as we start to feel into the energetic body that is also you. So join me please on this visualization and imagine that there's a silvery cord above your head. And the silvery cord connects to a sun star and more of a celestial energy that's light and purifying, cooling. So bring now with your mind's eye this silvery thread down through the top of your head and travel this cord down between the hemispheres of your brain and down through the interior of your throat and down through the interior of your chest and down through the interior of your abdominal cavity. So drawing this silvery, cooling cord down into the interior of your pelvis and all the way down through your sacred triangle, through your pelvis and down about 1 meter into the floor below you. And then imagine 1 meter below you is a terracotta, warming, grounding star called the Earth Star. As you start to tune into this energy, merging the silvery thread with this deep, grounding terracotta color. And now reverse the energy and start to draw from the Earth Star up through your sacred triangle. And this mixture of terracotta and silver up through the interior of your pelvis. And up through the interior of your abdomen. Up through the interior of your chest. Drawing this mixture up through the interior of your throat and all the way up between the hemispheres of your brain. And then continue and go all the way up until you extend roughly 1 meter above your head. Now lastly, with this combined energy of sky and earth, of Father, Mother, allow this mixture to come back down through the top of your head, between the sides of your brain, down through your throat, and now landing all of your attention and awareness into the center of your chest. So your heart chakra or anahat. And this is now the center of your chakric system. And you might wish to bring your palms together in an anjali or prayer-like form right at the center of your chest. And just connecting with this place. And it's the bridge between the lower, more tangible, earth-like meridians, and the higher, less obvious, more intuitive-like energies. And as they meet together at the bridge, sending any intention that helps you to better explore and find your own center on a physical, tangible level, on an energetic level. And of course, that's going to ripple out into the emotive level. So let's take a deep breath in together. An open mouth sigh. And maintaining this inward connection as you release your prayer hands down and simply blink open your eyes. We're going to go straight into it. So take your left leg out and extend it slightly on a diagonal line. And you can adjust your right foot so your heel comes more to your groins. And if you are sitting on a cushion, you might like your heel just slightly lifting on the padding so your ankle feels comfy. From here, you can place your left hand down on the floor so that you've got support with a straight arm. And then begin to tilt your body over to the left. So what we're doing now is affecting the center of your body and tuning in to the lateral side, so the boundary where you begin and end. And if you'd like to increase the sensation, you can now reach your right arm over your head. As this is a briefer yin practice, there's just zero pressure to go deeper than what feels comfortable. And sometimes a lighter stretch can actually offer some more sweetness and energetic flow. This being said, if you do feel really comfortable, you're more than welcome to lower your left elbow down to the floor. You can support the weight of your head with your bottom hand and either reach your top hand to your foot. That's a little bit much for me today. Or I love to rest my hand at the back of my neck. So once you're in your position, explore what it's like to lean your torso weight back. So we're getting more into the intercostal muscles on the side. And then from here, close down your eyes and just allow some time to breathe in a natural way. And observe how the sensations are changing and moving within your physical body. Might not just be concentrated on your lateral body, but you may feel a deep stretch occurring or some warmth in your inner left groin, inner thigh area. So just know that that's meant to be occurring. Just allowing. Let's give this side a last long, deep inhale. Stay as you fully exhale. And then use your top hand just to catch the weight of your skull. Skull's quite heavy. And you can use your hand to help manually lift you forward, up and out. And just have a moment, please, with your hands on the floor, a little behind you. Lean back so your pelvis has some relief and close down your eyes. And notice how any intensity may already be settling. The wisdom of your body intrinsically moving you closer towards harmony. And when you're ready to move again, you can blink your eyes open and we'll extend your right leg out. You can point and flex if that feels good. And then take your left heel and draw it in towards your groin area. Right arm can be straight to the inside. Some might like outside of the leg. It's totally up to you. Start by tilting your torso over. Right? So there's never an assumption of your body. Every day is like, okay, how are you doing, body? And if it's like, yep, I'm good today, then add on extending your left arm over your head. Now, in my own interpretation of yin, it's actually not completely passive. And you might use something like the energy of your right hand pushing on the floor to give you a little bit of support. And within that support, it's easier to drape the left-hand side of your body over deeper. So never feel like you have to just switch everything off and completely flop into the asana. And then, of course, if all is well and you want to go deeper, right elbow to floor, holding the weight of your skull, please. So you support your neck, maybe hand to foot or hand to neck. Feel free to explore in your movement, rolling forward and rolling back. In the moment you feel a spot where your side obliques or your intercostal muscles, it might even be your kidney, is like, stretching and yawning. Just linger there. This practice is so beautiful in that one of its principal teachings is just to listen to your body. It's very different than telling your body what to do. It's the lunar twin of the solar flow practices. So if you feel like your body is yielding to you and you want to go a little deeper, please do. And settle in for the last few breaths. A last deep breath to really marinate in this side. And then use the strength of your left hand and arm to help guide your torso back up to center. And same. This hand's behind you a little. Lean your body weight back. Close your eyes. And these moments of pause really help your body acclimatize. And you might even subtly trace your own midline, as we did in the opening meditation, from top of head, down through body, down through the pelvis. From here, we're going to soothe your body down with a closed child's pose. You're welcome to do knees wide if you wish, but my suggestion is legs together, just because of the lateral movement. I want to smooth and calm down your sacrum. So once you feel comfy, hands in front of you, start to lower your forehead down. Now your hands are great as props, especially if you're traveling. So one palm can be a soft fist, the other soft fist on top, and your forehead onto your hands. And if your lower back is just feeling yummy and it's letting go, feel free to reach your hands behind you. You can cup your heels and just rest your head all the way down on the floor. It's going to be a delicious moment to rock your hips ever so slowly, side to side, in a manner like you were just soothing yourself from the inside out. Similarly, you can roll your forehead across your mat, just calming down your mind center, ajna. As rocks and wiggles, find a simple spot to land now. And just drop into a moment of feeling gravity take over your body. And then welcome a very slow breath in through your nose, really filling up your lung tissue into the back of your body. Hold your breath in for a moment. And then a big open mouth sigh, just melting any holding, any tension. Beautiful. From here, press a little down into your shin bones and roll up through your spine. So you're kneeling just for a moment in a hero's pose. Just allowing your blood and your fluids to move down now from the top of your head through your torso. I'm going to take this movement onto the floor, so you can pop your hips to one side and then use that to come and lay your back down, please, on the floor, and have your two legs bent with your 2 feet on the earth. And if you do have any SI joint sensitivities, you might like to simply stay here and be still. And you can always kick your heels out and just rest your 2 knees together for more comfort. If you'd rather join me for a twist, then I'm going to encourage you to lift up your hips and place them just slightly over to the right. From here, spread your arms wide out like wings. Lift your feet up and off the floor and slowly lower your legs over to the left. If you're still feeling good, you can rest your top left hand on your leg and even pick up your skull and turn your head. So it's like you're softly gazing over your right palm. And of course, you're welcome to close down your eyes. And breathe into your belly. So while your heart is the center of the chakra system, right, the wheels of energy, anatomically, if you view your body, I'd probably say that your stomach is your center in that regard. So now breathing into your physical center, really allowing your diaphragm to move and softly massage your organs. If you're gripping at all, just softening your hands, your arms, any effort with your legs. And really savor this final breath now to melt into the floor. Good. Draw your belly button in and up toward your spine. Use your inhale to lift your legs back up to center. And your exhale, just adjust your pelvis so you're back to a neutral place on the floor. When you feel ready to move again, we'll pick up your hips, move them slightly over to the left, feet off the floor, both legs rolling over to the right. Yeah. You know, and while this is a soft twist, if it ever feels a bit much, just pop a pillow, a cushion, a block in between your legs, and that'll probably reduce the feeling in your spine. And then, of course, turning your head in the opposite direction is optional. Just noticing if any part of you is trying to go deeper right now. And if that's the case, have a little bit of a sigh. Just softening this whole concept of effort. And more, just giving your bones over to gravity. A force that we can't control. Welcome this as your last breath. Good. With belly awareness, inhale, legs back up to center, feet down, adjust your pelvis, nothing asana. And then just a moment to do whatever feels good for you. It might be a blissed out baby, where you catch your inner feet and rock your sacrum on the floor. If that's a bit much, you could also take your knees into your hands and just make circles that massage into your lower back. And if you're craving a forward fold, you're welcome to lift your forehead up to your knees and just lengthen through your thoracic spine and the back of your neck. And then a sweet moment to rest with your legs long to the floor. Your hands as you wish on your pelvis, perhaps on your belly for your physical center, or at your heart for your energy center. And wherever you choose to place them, let's take a last inhale together. And let out a long moment to rest. As you observe your body lying on the floor, you're so welcome just to stay there. Gift yourself another 10 minutes of stillness. And if your preference is to conclude sitting, then just take any movements that help you better connect. And you can come up to a sitting pose that is comfortable and easy. And as you sit, you might want to rest now with your palms up, somewhere on your knees or thighs. You can touch your index fingertips with your thumb tips. Again, just a moment, right, to acclimatize, no rush. Feeling your center like a plumb line dropping down, top of head to floor, and floor up to sky. Landing your awareness at the center of your chest, your energetic center. Palms together in an Anjali and offering. Share a last deep inhale. A sigh as you, a little bow of your head to your hands, a bow to your body. I hope you feel a little bit more grounded and centered and attuned. And open your eyes whenever you feel ready. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to connect in to your own being. And if you like the vibes coming through, I'll be sharing a live class on this platform called Renaissance, and it will be a flow class weaving myth and a beautiful ancient story from India, which touches my heart deeply and really helps me to navigate change. So I look forward to sharing that with you all if you care to join on February 9th. See you soon. Bye.